Hello students, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Once again welcome back to the class of Ravi sir. The easiest and finest way to learn the concepts of mathematics from standard 9 to 12th. Students, in this video lecture of standard 12th mathematics chapter number 4, we are going to learn about properties of determinant and solution of exercise 4.2. Okay students, before starting today's video lesson, if you are new to this channel, just subscribe this channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Okay, first of all, properties of determinants. The first property is the value of determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. It means students, if you convert the rows into column and column into rows, and you will get the values of determinant, it will be equal to the previous determinant, actual determinant. Here you can see that a determinant A, by expanding these things we are getting 33, and after changing the rows into column we are again getting 33. It means both the values are equal. The next property is if any two rows of a determinants are interchanged, their signs determinants changed. What is students? If any two rows or column of determinant are interchanged, the sign of determinant will be changed. Okay students, it means the sign will be negative. Okay, if you are getting the values by expanding 33, so by interchanging two rows or column we again get what? Minus 33. Now the property number 3, if any two rows or columns of determinant are identical, the value of determinant will be 0. It means students, the two rows or two columns will be equal, then the value of that determinant will be what? 0. Understood? What is? If any two rows or any two columns will be identical or equal, then the value of determinant will be 0. Let us see the example over here. The example is determinant having element 161, 525 and 343. Right students? So expanding using rows we will get what? 0, because students here you can see that first rows and third rows are same, means identical. It means the value of this determinant is 0. Properties number 4, if each element of a row or of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value get multiplied by k. Right students? If each element of row of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value get multiplied by k. Suppose you having determinant a, its value is 33. Now each element of first row a is multiplied by 3, so we are getting 603. Right? Expanding these things, so we will get what? 99. So 99 means what? We can write 3 into 33. Right students? Is it clear? Okay, now moving to the next properties. If some or all element of a row or column of a determinant are expressed as sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as sum of two or more determinant. For example, here the determinant having the element a1 plus lambda 1 b1 c1, a2 plus lambda 2 b2 c2, a3 plus lambda 3 b3 c3. So we can write these things as a a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3 plus lambda 1 b1 c1, lambda 2 b2 c2 and lambda 3 b3 c3. Right students? Properties number 6, if each element of any rows or column of a determinant, the equi-multiples of corresponding element of other rows or column are added, then the value of determinant remains the same. Okay, here you can see that having determinant having the value 33, now performing R1 implies R1 plus 2 R3, means R1 is multiplied, R1 is R3 is multiplied by 2 and added to R1. R3 is multiplied by 2 and added to R1. So here we have multiplied by 2 with R3. So there is no change in the element of R3. Right, students? So by doing this process, we are getting the new determinant. Now expanding this determinant, we will get the same value as above. Initially the value of this determinant is 33. After doing the row operations, we are getting the new determinant, and after expanding again we are getting 33, means by doing row or column operation the value of determinant will be same. Let us see few questions of exercise 4.2. Using the properties of determinant, we have to prove the following determinant. The determinants are having element x, y, z, a, b, c, in third column x plus a, y plus b, z plus c. This will be equal to 0. So what we will do, students, in this question, operating, what we are operating, C1 is multiplied by -1 and added to C3, right? C1 is multiplied by -1 and added to C3. So what we are getting, x, y, z, there will be no change in this column. A, B, C, there will be no change. Here we are doing the operation in this column, so we are getting A, B, C. Now students, here you can see that second column and third column are identical. Second column and third columns are identical. So we know that a determinant having two rows or two columns are identical, then the value of the determinant will be 0, right? So if two columns of determinant are identical, then D will be 0, means value of the determinant will be what? 0. So LHS is equal to RHS. Now moving to the next question. Prove determinant having the element 1, 1, 1, BC, CA, AB, and A into multiplied by B plus C, B is multiplied by C plus A, and C is multiplied by A plus B. Okay, students, is equal to 0. So first of all, writing the LHS. So 1, 1, 1, BC, CA, AB. So A, B plus C, B, C plus A, and C, A plus B, right? So just expanding the third column over here, 1, 1, 1, BC, CA, AB, right? So AB plus AC, there will be AB plus AC, here will be BC plus AB, here will be AC plus BC, AC plus BC, right, students? So here performing C2 multiplied by 1 and added to C3, C2 multiplied by 1 added to C3. So we are getting 1, 1, 1, BC and AB, right? So BC plus AC plus, right? And similarly CA plus BC plus BA, and finally AB plus AC plus AB, right? No, sorry, BC. There will be BC. Just we have to make the correction over here, students. Don't worry about that. Here will be what? BC, right? So there will be BC. Okay. So now you can see that in third column the elements are identical. So the common term will be AB plus BC plus AC. So we are getting 1, 1, 1, BC, CA, AB, 1, 1, 1. Now you can see that third column and first column are identical. If two now moving to the next question, here we have to prove that determinant having element x plus 4, 2x, 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 x plus 4, 2x, 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 x plus 4 is equal to 5x plus 4, 4 minus x whole square. So first of all, writing LHS students, so x plus 4, 2x, 2x, here is been 2x, x plus 4, 2x, here has been 2x, 2x, x plus 4, right? Now performing over here, R2 is multiplied by 1 and added to 1, and R3 is multiplied by 1 and added to 1. So we are getting what? So 5x plus 4, here is 5x plus 4, 5x plus 4. So 2x, 2x, here will be x plus 4, 2x, here will be 2x and x plus 4. Right students, now we can see that in first row 5x plus 4 is common term. So we are getting 1 over here, 2x, 2x, and here is x plus 4, 2x, 2x and x plus 4, right? Now performing C1 multiplied by minus 1 and added to 2, and C1 is multiplied by minus 1 and added to C3. So by doing these things we are getting, and by using 1 we are expanding with 1, we are getting what? 5x plus 4. By expanding with 1 we are getting 4 minus x whole square minus 0. So 5 minus x plus is into 4 minus x whole square. Okay students, here we are completing today's video lesson. I hope you have understood how to prove the determinant by using the property. Thank you once again for watching this video till the end. Meet you in the next video.